may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental top secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
So there are regulations on cybernetics. The way people were talking about it earlier, they made it sound like there was no regulations. But I suppose maybe there's no regulations within a certain aspect. Maybe regulations on how much people can get auged or something, which sounds weird. I don't know. Also, his glasses are glitching out and not actually appearing. See? This looks weird.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
I'll do what I can.
I'll be
I'm
nice.
sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour, and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Okay. So yeah, there's a side quest. It's one of the few here. I think it actually may be the only side quest here. I don't actually remember any others. So, yeah. I don't remember this way very well. Wait, this leads to the Yuzhou district. Listen.
I know. But if they haven't lived it, it's easy for people to judge you and say, oh, you only want an augmented arm to get an advantage in life.
Well, they should understand, some people need arms to live a normal life. Chan would probably be on the street jobless without his arm.
I just hope Lim won't have a problem fixing that glitch he's been experiencing.
Yeah. Here's hoping. And here's the train with the mysterious corridor on the inside. The corridor of demons. Alright then. Moving on. They are really bad at their jobs.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Still just plenty of blood here. And I don't think there's anything's changed. And I did ransack these places all over again and whatnot. Well, I did miss a few places. I got most of them. So, anyway. Love how they didn't even clean up the blood. Goddamn Beltars shit at their jobs. Anyway, there's the other side quest. There's 2 here. Okay, let's start this. Let's do this one first. Hers is just over there. If you remember, we were here before. This place was already in a state when we got here, which was kind of weird in all honesty. Dead body, pocket secretary, read. Zelazny feels this location is no longer secure. He's planning to move down below. I overheard some of his team talking about a safe spot in the sewers. Situation's getting tense. I'm afraid they're onto me. I caught one of them poking through my shit. When can you move in and take these guys down? We need to get me out of here. Huh. Battle Tower had a guy inside Zelazny's team, but Zelazny found out about it, killed him, and they're after fucking off into the sewers. Interesting. I know where in the sewers they are. I'll pop over there in a bit. Okay. I also need to show you where I found some other things as well, don't I? You know, the extra house I looted and whatnot. Well, the extra house I looted is that one there. This guy. I don't even remember what's in here. There is a book. This invasive brain machine interfaces. There's a safe. Some ammo I didn't take. There's other stuff, like there's money, there's other possible loot that I took, but I don't remember. Sorry about that, but this place is here, and I'll read this. Invasive Brain Machine Interfaces by Darrow. Excerpt from an article in Neuroprosthetics Journal, in Neuroprosthetics Journal Quarterly, Fall 2012. Invasive Brain Machine Interfaces, BMIs, which are most common in North American research, differ mainly from EEG-based interfaces by the method through which neural activity is recorded. While EEGs can record neural activity from the outside of the skull, invasive BMIs require the implantation of an electrode within the brain itself. In principle, invasive BMIs rely on the hypothesis that groups of neurons will modulate their activity in very similar ways each time an action is performed, though individual neurons firing varies from trial to trial. A clinically viable BMI should be able to document these modulations and use modulatory behavior to reproduce motor actions in artificial actuators. Yeah, that's something. I could probably make sense of it, but right now I feel like, am I even reading that right? In the 1960s and 1970s, the scientist Eberhard E. Fetz and his colleagues trained monkeys to coordinate their activity of their cortical neurons through biofeedback readings from implanted electrodes. Later, Edward Smits proposed that cortical neural activity could move a prosthetic, such as a robotic arm. Due to limitations in technological development, such as the technology necessary to develop implant sufficient quantities of electrodes into the brain, it took nearly 20 years for researchers to test this hypothesis. In the mid-90s, invasive BMI testing progressed from mice moving a device with a single degree of freedom to primate movement reproduction. In monkeys, researchers were able to produce reaching actualization, in which neural action of the primate was able to stimulate a robotic arm to feed itself, combining components such as reaching and grasping into a fluid motion. Cool. Not really a fan of animal testing, but cool. It's just, you know, poor little aminals. Nominals. Happy duck noodles. Oh, please. Make me hungry.
Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao. an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
Unreceptive, receptive, or cold? Well, let's be friendly.
Let's hope his confidence is well placed then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project.
Uh-huh.
It is not an easy task. Are you sure you are up to it?
Did a detective not enjoy being tortured? Yeah.
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Faye set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Alright. Really well suited for me then.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fei and Mr. Fei alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight. Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Story of my life.
Good response, Jensen. It really is the story of your life. Like, seriously, that should be the name of his autobiography. Make your job harder, or whatever. Okay, let's wander back this way. You may notice only one blue mark on the map for her mission. The other blue mark, there's no one tracking the thing for the sewer one. That's because you have to wander around and find them.
Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Really? He's gonna go ahead with that.
All I know is the guys on top are going to be watching with keen interest.
That's an understatement. I can't see him supporting the vote for restrictions. The question is, which way do we want the vote to go?
If I knew who was actually in charge of our
Which-
company, I might be able to help you with that one.
Seriously, dudes? I'm trying to get close to them so I can take out the bell tower guys. And he's getting in the fucking way. Okay, let's load the quick save. Because I think the quick save doesn't have them being pissants.
So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise.
Okay. Anyway, both of them are neutralized, all is well. Yeah, this bell tower is, you know, hostile. They see me, they'll try and kill me. This place is strangely empty. And yeah, I did help this place out.
You look familiar. Are you on TV? Oh, no, it's you. Please don't hurt me. I will not tell Bell Tower where you are. I promise. You have nothing to worry from me. I don't even like Bell Tower. They are bullies. Please, just go.
Yeah. Oh, great. Bell Tower is ruining my name.
You want best in the city?
Yeah. Well, ain't that just fantastic? Don't even need to scare people. Well, don't even need to do anything to scare people now. It really takes the fun out of it. Oh, I needed a gas grenade. Take 4 of these. Ah, no ammo.
Thank you. Come again.
Get better stock. Get lost, loser. Why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering me? Ebook. There's Hearts of Steel. I looked in here. Let's loot it now. For a chip. Anything? No. Alright then. We go up. Where are our old ladies? 'Cause they all seem to be gone. This is one thing I hate about games, is when all the NPCs like disappear. Because all that happens is they succeed in making the game feel very empty and shit. Stop bothering me, please. Please leave me alone, pig head. Oh, sorry. I'm just glad to find another living person here in Hengsha. Christ. Apparently there's a mass exodus at the brothel. Okay, the lady that was here ain't anymore. Okay. This room is empty as well. Okay. Wait, what's this again? Pole dance contest. Win your dancing contract, 2 weeks Vegas, and 1 month VIP pass. If from first to third prize. There we go. Wasn't sure how to finish off that sentence. Fucking helicopter. I assume that's to do with me. Will be a fair assumption, I'm sure. Also, down here is one of the loots I stumbled onto. See that vent there, right ahead of me. On there is 3 peps rounds. So, there's the other thing I didn't get the first time round. That I did there. And I showed you the room already. Save. Okay. You think the terrorists will be expecting a double cross?
Ma'am, have you seen a heavily augmented white male tonight? Most likely wearing a long coat and dark glasses.
No. What is this all about?
This man is extremely dangerous. If you do see him, don't approach him. Just warn the nearest bell tower officer you can find. We'll handle it from there.
I'll be sure to do that. What is it he's supposed to have done?
That is none of your concern. Move along.
Really, dude? Dude! That's impolite. Holster.
You better watch yourself. Bell Tower security is searching all over Hengsha for someone that looks like you. I know I should probably turn you in, but I just don't trust that Bell Tower.
Yeah, good woman. Good on you. Christ, there's very few Bell Tower guys over there. And over here there's terrorists trying to take down Hengsha. Not Hengsha, Pangea. I can't talk to this guy. Oh. Doesn't even tell me to piss off. How rude is that? Also, what is it with this alley and, you know, villainous scum over here? There was triads kidnapping a girl to augment her. Now there's terrorists trying to terrorist over here. Huh. Guys in suits. Certainly well dressed for them. It's not a purely first subsidiary. But they're like dressed in the same suits as the guys that bet up the guard were. Well, not bet up the guard, bet up the other guy. The guys who bet up the private detective.